Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Given the active modern lifestyle, the increase in traffic intensity and the number of vehicles on the roads, there is an absolutely justified question about the preparedness of new drivers who are released by educational institutions. The ability or inability of newcomers on the road to make maneuvers correctly, to move in the flow at the right speed, in general. To follow the rules affects the overall safety of traffic, psychological tension, and conflict participants. Sometimes, a person who already has experience is not able to control his emotions at the sight of a beginner who cannot perform this or that figure of aerobatics on the car, for example, such as parallel parking. All of this is accompanied by sound signals and pressure of the situation, which leads to greater confusion of the freshly minted driver. From this, two conclusions can be drawn. First, one group needs to have a little patience and learn some self-control. Second, for those who just got behind the wheel yesterday, it wouldn't hurt to get some practice in an environment where they won't interfere with other road users. What you need to know. Every student who has been trained in a car school has tried to perform such a maneuver as parallel parking in reverse. It is worth noting that not everyone manages to perform such a difficult maneuver from the first time and correctly. In most cases, this is due to the following features of beginners: lack of feeling the dimensions of the car, violation of the very technique of parking, inability to use the side rear view mirrors, banal lack of experience. So, the first actions that will allow you to correctly implement parking is to turn on the appropriate turn signal in the direction where we expect to park, and slowing down the movement. Parallel parking in reverse does not tolerate haste, so, further, without hurry, we assess the size of the selected site. If visually the dimensions of the car fits in the parking space, and the final distance from the front and rear bumper of your car to the structural elements of other cars is approximately equal to 1 meter on each side, then you can safely make further actions. Now you can start backing up by engaging reverse gear and, together with starting to drive, twisting the steering wheel to the right. All this should be done without any haste. Observing the condition that your car must be positioned at an angle of 45 degrees is mandatory. Otherwise, you can either move too fast and too close to the car behind you, or you will not be able to park the front of your car. As a result of correct driving, initially the front of the rear view mirror should be visible to the rear of the vehicle behind. After that, it is necessary to align the wheels. Next, having seen in the front side window headlights of the car standing in front, turn the steering wheel to the left and enter the parking space. In the event that these first manipulations failed, do not be upset. Start from the very first step. This will be the most real training in combat conditions. Parallel parking in reverse is almost done, but there are still a number of nuances. Now it is worth checking how close the car is to the curb. You can see this by the side rear view mirror. In the event that it is raised too high and does not give a clear view, it is necessary to adjust it so that you can safely observe both the curb and your right rear wheel. The easiest way to align the car on the curb is to drive a little forward, almost close to the car in front. After that, twisting the steering wheel to the right and watching the movement in the side mirror, drive as close to the curb as possible. And gradually align the wheels. If your car is at an equal distance from the front and rear, parallel parking in reverse is considered complete. To help the driver, modern technologies have moved far ahead and allow owners of prestigious foreign cars to perform maneuvers when parking, almost without thinking about whether the scene place is suitable for all satisfactory requirements or not. Intelligent systems do almost all the routine work for the driver, but such systems are quite expensive and are not installed on every car, so learning to park correctly without assistance will never be superfluous. Owners of large and small cars. It is necessary to make one more clarification. due to the presence of a fairly wide range of vehicles on sale today, it is necessary to note their difference in size, which affects not only the performance of parallel parking, but also on driving in general. Therefore, buying a large car for driving in urban conditions, you need to keep in mind some of the difficulties that its owner may face, in particular the difficulty of finding a suitable place for parking. And quite the opposite situation awaits the owners of small cars, which are characterized by maneuverability and low fuel consumption in conditions of constant driving in the city. In conclusion, mastering the art of parallel parking is a valuable skill that can enhance your confidence and driving experience. Remember to practice regularly, stay calm, and follow the steps we've outlined. With time and patience, you'll find that parallel parking becomes second nature. Thank you for watching, and happy driving!